Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. So we're very much on the way now. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box, and he is going to require everyone around him to do all the running for him, but with his skill on the ball, he'll make it happen. He'll pick them out.
Baresi running with the ball. Linton. And it's Neymar. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Baresi. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been slipped through. And this is Ronaldo. He might be in here. Cristiano Ronaldo! McAllister. And Robertson. Baresi. Beckenbauer. Irwin. Sporting Braga yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Linton. Linton proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Berbatov. Zanetti. Raul. And the pass is intercepted. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. Neymar. Beckenbauer. Irwin. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Raul. And it's Seedorf. Rafael Varane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Almost half an hour in now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. McAllister. Robertson. Irwin. He's a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And Bronkhorst goes short. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Keeper's dealt with that. Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Irwin. And it's McAllister. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be. Irwin to McAllister. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Pretty robust defending.
And for the first half, that is that. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Attendees, this is a
When do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter...
Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh, great leg! Oh, he's hit the bar! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nicely weighted ball. Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raul. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's McAllister. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Linton. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Van Bronckhorst. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Nesta. Berbatov. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Linton. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He'll try from distance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Sporting Braga certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Neymar. Coming on the field. Number 20. Beckham. Number 18. Messi.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sporting Braga perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rummenigge has found the net here, of course. And here's Berbatov. And once more he proves rigid and robust. There's a quick free kick. Goes for goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. And it's been taken short. And it's Beckham. Oh, he's having a go! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Rijkaard does really well there, he is strong. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Rijkaard. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's McAllister. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Irwin. Over to the right flank. Raul. Looking for the run. Seedorf wants to run onto this. Seedorf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means, they still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Berbatov.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Schneider can see things others simply cannot. McAllister, oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Duke could move up a gear here. Beckham. Willingham is onto this. Raul. Seedorf. Schneider. Oh, they could break here. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Crosses it into the area. That's a decent clearance.
Substitution. Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 14. Rijkaard.
Danny Olmo.
Number 6.
Danny Olmo!
Erasing.
It's loose
Coming
now,
on
and
the
they want to
field.
get it back.
Number 15.
So close, but that is as good as it gets. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Sporting Braga with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's McAllister. Zanetti clears. Knocks it into space. He's found space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
McAllister. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there. McAllister shifted it to the flank. Joelinton receives it in a wide position. It's Neymar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Neymar certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Looking for options for movement. Raul gets into a good position. And the shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Neymar. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one.
Tries a shot! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Neymar certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
It's not an especially good pass, that. To Michelis. Now it's Figo. And it's Joelinton. So we're still where we started right now. McAllister. Zanetti. Morocco are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Figo has it in a wide position. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Irwin. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Van Balten. Raul. And it's Cannavaro. He's a sharp little ball here. Inzaghi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Irwin looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi plays it in. Rijkaard. That's destined for the flank. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that Inzaghi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Figo. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now. Oh, takes a shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's a goal kick. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he was quick to react. Figo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
He's rising! Irwin. And that signals the end of the first period. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. In with the challenge. It's a really well-measured ball. Rijkaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Raul. And the shot! That is some save from Khan. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti. Zanetti delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Nice control. Now it's Berbatov. McAllister is always looking to break lines. That's going wide left. And this is Inzaghi. He's onside. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. Oh, outsmarting him this time. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That is good strength. And it's McAllister. Driving. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição. Substituição para o Braga.
It's their second corner of the game.
Número 4. Número 8. Neymar.
Irwin
Número 24.
with the short one.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side.
Número 15. Número
And now they can spring out of defence.
Filipe Inzaghi.
Over to the right flank. Figo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Berbatov. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Sporting Braga really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Cannavaro. Khan is there to clear. And it's McAllister. McAllister. There he goes, motoring forward. It's a loose ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager is...
Header! Harmlessly behind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Kukçu charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Irwin. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
And it's Figo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In once more. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. That's Beckham. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And here's Berbatov. And Berbatov Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, good spread. Now it's Figo. Silvestre with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Figo, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Cleared away. That's that, the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. So we're very much on the way now.
Best clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Neymar. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Joelinton. Good purposeful running this. Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Best. He's looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's out for a goal kick.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Now it's Berbatov. Šeško. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Joe Linton showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rummenigge. Oh, that was vital. Lahm. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, now here's an interesting match.
Good play from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Robertson is always looking to play quality balls. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And no, just off target. Best. Šeško dominates aerially so often. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Neymar. And it's Joe Linton. Looking for options for movement. Berbatov! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Berbatov is offering a right smile there.
Sporting Braga with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Irwin goes short. That is good strength. He's in a great position here. He's cut it out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar just eases him off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And here's Berbatov.
Berbatov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Drives it in. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So the first moment of great chance! And a neat finish! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
They're looking, and that is all they have time for. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please
So your views on the first half?
Sporting Braga really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Sporting Braga clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bale, and the counter is on. Šeško, he's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's nice. Now the delivery. And it's Joelinton. Neymar. Rummenigge. Oh, good read. Rummenigge going forward. Ferdinand defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira, spread it left. That's good running with the ball. And that's ended. Oh, good play! It's hit the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
He leaps for it! And he thumps it clear. Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that should get the job done. Lahm has been caught there, it's a foul. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Best clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Shot could be on. He's had a shot!
The attendance for this match
He's
was
done very well to get to that.
61,052.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ball has bounced loose now, and it's Lahm, and he skips past his man, and this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. Joelinton. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Neymar. Beckenbauer. Irwin. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Sporting Braga choosing to make the first change.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Joelinton. Number 4,
Beckenbauer.
McAllister.
Sporting
Number
Braga
8,
do have options
Neymar.
available on the bench if they
Coming
want to
on
go
the
that
field,
way.
Number 20,
To Messi.
Beckham. Number 15, Kukçu. Number 18, Messi.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best, he has found the way through. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. That is some save from Khan. Best. Takes a impressive jump.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Oh, that's delightful. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Good ball, good chance for a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitutions taking place.
Sporting Braga have their second corner now. They've played it short. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Beckham is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
That was travelling. And it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Kukçu. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now, can they get him away? That pass just didn't quite work. So, a bit of a revolving door here.
Substitution.
Lots and lots of changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Baresi. Number 24, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number 27, Silvestre.
And it's
number
Rijkaard.
23, Raúl.
Messi. Nice physical challenge. Van Nistelrooy. Owen.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super. And the shot! An uncompromising challenge. Irwin. Beckenbauer. Irwin. Messi. And it's Beckham. And here's Berbatov. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Hullet. Spread out to the left. Hullet. And Hullet! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can clear their lines. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Khan taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.